So I met Jaime Sifers 4 or 5 years ago when he was a member of the Utica Comets. Jaime was a unique player that had a passion for veterans, and he made it his mission, in addition to being a hockey player, to honor veterans. He played a unique role here at the Adirondack Bank Center, where he personally met with every single hometown hero that we honored for the 2 years he was playing here during that program.
You know, it obviously starts as a young kid when you're in school, when you're learning about the history of this country, you know, how we got here, the wars we took part in, and the people who fought those wars, the men and women who jumped up in the front line and said, hey, you know, we're going to make this country the way it is and the way we want it to be and what it stands for. And that continues to this day. So upon arrival in Utica, Rick and Rob were already, they had their heels in the ground. You know, with that war memorial building, they had already had a lot of things going. Hometown Hero was definitely alive and well. You know, I had a 2-year contract. Wasn't sure how long I was going to play or not, but I know in that 2 years I wanted to make the biggest impact as I could for the people in that area and surrounding.
You know, Jaime understood that we have veterans that fought for our country, that fought for our freedom, which allowed him to play the great game of hockey and make a career out of it. And even though he's hung up his jersey, his number 26 is in the rafters somewhere, probably in his basement, but he's still honoring veterans in his new career path today.
They auctioned off these jerseys after our Purple Heart game, which obviously we had a ton of Purple Heart recipients in attendance. You know, Rick being one of them. I mean, it's just, our team understood the importance of that game. It was a come from behind victory. It was super emotional for everybody in our locker room. I'll never ever forget it. And so after the game, they were auctioning off the jerseys and Rick bought my jersey. And I love him for it. You know, they had the vets sign it. I've got World War II vets on here, Vietnam, you know, Afghanistan, Iraq vets.
And Jaime's a great friend of myself. He's a great friend of the Utica Comets, and he's a great friend for all veterans of the United States.
You know, they step up and they're ready to go. And I love that feeling. I love their intent. I love their purpose. And I think everybody should understand that when you wake up every day, that, you know, life is the way it is because of these men and women and what they do every day. I'm coming back because I miss Utica. I do. I miss the building. I miss the fans. I know it's a new organization, but it's the same goal in mind. You know, you're putting a product on the ice. You're getting the community involved. You're getting them together, and that's what Utica's about.